Good afternoon. Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are well. So, I'm doing it in the afternoon because I have a league race at 7 o'clock today. So, yeah, let's get Brazil done. Brazil has never been a really good circuit for us. For the last 3 seasons, we have either been crashed out or something not great have happened. But we won the Constructors yesterday at Mexico. Obviously, we just got to play this season out now, and we need to get it all done by Monday.
Our F1 season brings us to Brazil.
With 3 races left to go, including Brazil, we need to get in there and get it done. Get the old engine components. That ERS, to be fair, probably could have lasted us a lot longer than us having to take penalties at Qatar, but nevertheless we did. It's all good. Could probably even take penalties for the last race if we needed to. We don't need to, but it is what it is. Hopefully we'll have a new front suspension as well by Vegas. We'll definitely have it for the last race. I said we've just completely kept upgrading the car. Not worrying about researching for next season because there's not going to be a next season because the new game is out on Tuesday, which I am really looking forward to be fair. Really looking forward to. Alright, let's go and get FP1 done. George on the back of the epic win he had yesterday. Fair play to him, he was rapid. Caught Lando up, no problems at all. George already one of the fastest cars on track and he's not even pushing. No, he was until the soft runners came out.
Just check everything okay?
Everything's fine, mate. Everything's fine.
Yeah, checking.
We are checking, but everything is fine. It's because of his ERS is on 39%. We're all good though, George. We're all good, mate. But yeah, we thought we'd get Brazil done this afternoon, and then later on this evening, got the first league race with WOR, which will be interesting. Around Australia. So yeah, we'll see what that brings. It is a sprint weekend as well, so...
Is he all okay?
I mean at Brazil, not in WOR.
Balance check. Yeah, all good. Copy.
Reconfigure. Did this to me last time. Tires. We can use the softs. Let's call George in. George there. Not even touching that rear wing because the last time I changed the rear wing, I think he needed more, to be fair. But I'm going to leave it there anyway. Charles Leclerc P10. P10, P1. P6 for Lando. To be fair, George has come out in traffic. Oh no, he's not. No, he's past K-Mag. I'm going to send George for a Scooby-Doo lap. See how he does. He's P1. He is P1. Lando stuck behind Yuki, so not worried about that. Oh, actually, Lando's out on his own. He's past Yuki, I mean. So let's get Lando pushing. See how he gets on. Lando's gone P1. I'm always ready, mate. I am always ready. And I hope you do beat me. I will happily and be humble in my defeat.
Charge off.
Like I am always. You alright though? Or are you just too busy being fraudulent? Definitely not starting on
The car is okay. That much better. Okay, copy.
doesn't feel much better to me, mate.
Let us know what your thoughts are.
What? Like,
Yeah, all good. Hey, firm.
their setups hasn't changed. What? Bizarre. Tires. Put them back to the hards. Right, Lando's setup now should be perfect. So the only problem is with quali around the corner, it messes up their all thing. Yeah, we'll be doing practice later, mate. Be doing about 5:30. Spent the morning looking at setups. So yeah. Yeah, probably, mate. I don't know. You can come and play if you can behave. Can you behave, though? That is the million-dollar question. I don't see why not.
Taking the flag.
I don't see why not. Yeah. I'll need to anyway because you're a weapon and I don't want you to bash me off track because you can't drive.
It's time to determine.
It's time to determine who's going to out-qualify it. I wonder if everybody's going to use their... Oh, wrong one. Wonder if everybody's going to use their fresh components now. Because when I last checked, Max still had a new engine to use. Yeah, no worries, mate. But like I said, I'll be on about 5:30. All right, it's left-hand style circuit, isn't it?
Green light.
I don't want to send him out behind Perez. Okay, Mag. Obviously, we're too far away from setting him up behind Tsunoda anyway, so... could send him out behind Leclerc. No, let's not. Send George out behind Ocon. At least he won't get blocked. That's the main thing. George is purple into sector 1. Green in sector 2. George gone pole.
Stay negative.
Maybe this season. It's our season. Yeah, that's what I was doing. I did a 15.9 with a potential 15.7. I bottled the last corner. But yeah, I'll be up there as well, by the looks of it. Fixed my setup from Austria last night. And I just got to get back into fixing the setups, because, yeah. Wow. Okay.
So currently P2. So we're happy with that lap. Box. Call the car.
But Verstappen haven't been out yet, so I do expect him to go out and slap us up, to be fair. But then not even the Merc. The Merc is currently the fastest car on the grid, so that's not done it either. Which is I'm quite shocked at. We can figure it. But I think it's safe to say we are safe into Q2. Where did Max go? Oh, he's coming around the last corner now. 11th. Oh dear. Like, the drop off in Max has been unreal. Like, even Pierre Gasly has gone faster than him. No, I'm not sending him out now. Where's the Alpines? Bottas P13. Where's Ocon? P8. I sent George out behind Leclerc? Actually, I'm not. I'm going to stay in. Actually. Yeah, I need to hook it up as well, mate. Or do I send him out? Send him out. A bit loud, wasn't it? Try and make a Duracell battery one? What do you mean? For when? Oh! Tonight. I understand. I didn't read the top part, so that's my bad. Right, screen sector 1. Do expect this car to get blocked.
Currently P2. It was a very good lap.
Guan Yu Zhou was 18th. And they've gone purple in the middle. And they've got the top of the sheets. Isn't it like black and gold? Black and gold with white writing. Oh, that's better from Max. He went P2 in the end. Right, start qualifying. Send out. Send out. Not bothered about their actual time, simply because they will not used tyres.
Just keep an eye on that delta. Let's call the car and we'll box. Yeah.
Wow, Kevin Magnussen.
It's a very good lap.
I don't know where that come from. Right, we can figure. Run new tyres. Run new tyres. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know they go in equal cars. But yeah. Before they was going to go equal cars, we were supposed to be using world cars, wasn't real life cars. So Max P1, Max P1. Speed up a little bit more. Gazzy's on a fast lap now. Send Russell out behind Zhou. While Zhou might not be the fastest driver on track, that Mercedes car is, so pit will set the one for George. So didn't improve in the middle. Well, he's gone to P2. Why didn't George
P2.
improve in the middle
Was a good
sector?
lap.
Green sector 1. Green sector 2. Wow. Lando went P1. That's P1. P1. Looks like that this year is going to be our year at Brazil. Wow. Okay. St. George up behind Max. St. Lando out behind Guan Yu Zhou. Tyres are pretty good on this car, like 93%, so this will be like a representative run, providing that George doesn't get blocked. To be fair, Lando's usually pretty good around Brazil. It's George is usually the weapon. And he's purple in sector 1. Purple in sector 2. Right.
You're currently P1.
Somebody's on a faster lap than George because okay, only P2 for Lando, P4 for Lando. So let's get Lando back in. Brand new set for George. Reconfigure. Brand new set for Lando. Let's slow everything down. I'm not shocked to see Sonoda currently P2. Not shocked at all. Or Albon. Right, let's just wait for everybody now. Send Lando up behind those. I kind of want to send George up behind Albon if I can. just hope that neither of them get blocked now, because otherwise that's quality over. And considering Lando was on pole twice in Q1 and Q2. Right. Oh man. It's Lando done. Lando is done.
P7. So we're happy with that lap. Box, and call the car.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, George is done as well. It's not good, is it? Not good. But it's okay. I'll take that. We've got one car on pole. Compounds, you can go on softs and keep them mediums. So George's car setup in the end went to 98% and Lando's only to 84%. All because of cornering. I want to keep the mediums so they can go on the softs. It's not very nice to be laughing at me, Josh. It should have been a P1 and P2. But you can't help getting blocked by so what can you do? What can you do? 22 seconds in the pit lane. Riccardo Vishaw. He's taking a good penalty. And he's the only one. Yellow flag, yellow flag. Cooler tyres for Lando.
Is everything okay?
Stand by.
Everything is fine. Everything is fine.
Tire freeze update when you can.
This tire still rubbish.
Okay, understood. Copy it.
Have a balance check when you can.
I'm happy.
Copy that.
massive push with George. Huge push with Lando. George is P1. P1 for George. P1 for Lando. Nick de Vries doing Nick de Vries things. Which is pretty standard. We've come to expect that from Nick de Vries. Right, call him back in. I can't remember if there's a two-stopper around you or not. I actually can't remember. So we're going to use a set of mediums for the sprint. I could use a set of mediums now, to be fair. And have two, maybe do a medium soft in the race, but do the soft at the end. Let's bang a set of mediums on him. Good evening. How are you? How you doing, mate? You okay? You feeling any better? Good man.
Taking the flag.
Good man. Track acclimatization is not great, but we'll take 89 over 84. Would have been better if it was 100 light, but this weekend is a sprint race. The sprint races, they suck. They don't really. They don't suck, but they do, yeah. Compounds. Yeah, I'm gonna stick George on the medium. It's 24 laps. I need to get Lando through the field as well, so I'll put Lando on the medium. I think a lot of people around us will go softs, but that's okay. Alright. Need George to pull a gap. And away we go. And away we go.
24 laps around Interlagos awaits these drivers in what should be an
entertaining crash fest. Max on softs. No surprise there.
It's lights out and away we go.
No shocks there that Max is on the softs. The good thing is though that Max is not going to push them softs. Just need Lando to make sure. I think everybody's on softs, isn't they? Oh, yeah. Except for us. Except for Me, George, and Piastri. And just, so as soon as George gets the gap, if he can get the gap, Lando's sending it like an absolute beast. Oh, 3 wide. Ooh. I'm going to take you one of Lando's tyres to overheat around it, to be fair. But he does need to get past as soon as possible onto the back of Max. Right, next up, dispatch Max. Cool the car, cool the car. Right. Let's settle back, settle in. Cool them tyres, cool those tyres. And here we go. I'm probably going to keep George out in front anyway. Because George needs the points in the constructors, so I am going to do that. What lap time's George doing? Oh, yellow flag, 11.3. Bottas, run wide, turn 7. Just need those tyres to get them cool down with Lando. Max pushing a little bit now, is he? I think so. Yeah, he's got green set to 1, green set to 2. Yeah, he's trying to push to catch George. Yeah, he's caught George now as well. Right, so let's jump on board with George. And then what we'll do is we shall push George, gap him, and then that'll be Max's one and only push. I need to get Lando back in his DRS though. No. Of course Lando nosed it up. Of course he did. It's not going to overtake him now either. That's nice.
We are seeing high temp peaks, so just keep on top of it.
Okay.
So imagine having one job, and your one job is to overtake the cars in front, and then you don't.
Being harsh there. Watch for debris.
Watch for debris. Watch for debris. Who's that? Alex? Oh, Sonoda and Albon. Oh. You like a swear word, does Yuki?
And there's been quite a crash.
Oh, another one.
Joe Guan Yu is the focus here. Cutting it so close.
Oh, that's
And not
disrespect.
just one car involved in that, as you can see.
That's
And having seen it back, I think it's pretty obvious
disrespect.
who was at fault.
So not only did you crash into him, you then tried pulling off and crashed back into him again. The levels of disrespect is unreal. Go on, get around him. No, not gonna go around him this time again. Fantastic. That's alright. We'll get him next time. As long as we don't drop out the DRS, we'll be fine. But Max is catching George, to be fair. We can't be having that. Don't be overtaking Max, but wrong by her. That's just idiotic. Right, now overtake him. You're going to overtake him this time. Oh, he's pulled over. He's going past. Go on. Nope, Mac's still there. Better luck next time, mate. He's never going to do him around the outside. It's a waste of time. Right. Lando got the DRS. I like you, Max. Max's tyres should start not necessarily dropping off now, but they're going to get quite worse. Because, I mean, we've still got quite a bit to play with. Like, we could push, to be fair. And we could push hard. But I want to try and save the battery. Gonna have to save some fuel. Yeah, it's not Sam Geno, though. Like you disrespected him yesterday. Are you actually even racing tonight? Or are you going to chicken out again? What are you like? Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. I must have turned Lando's tyres on. Is that right? I don't want Lando fighting this. Do not fight George, do not fight him. Oh, yeah. Lando's tyres are taking a little bit of a beating. Absolutely, Samuel. Couldn't agree more with that, mate. I agree. I absolutely concur with that. I do unlock up turn 12.
Heading on to Junsound. The wheels just lock up there. Now they did.
The wheels just lock up there. Do you know what, Josh? I completely agree with Sam. I completely agree with him. Because I already saw the future and I know what's going to happen. You'll end up in a barrier tonight and you'll be cursing your luck. And then you'll want to go and make amends for it next week. Of course I would. Ocon must have used or been on used softs. Obviously, Doohan's on 30% because of that lockup. Definitely starting on mediums. Oh, what are you like, Josh? To be fair, Max's tyres should be off a cliff by now. Your eye hurts. Why? You must be like... You must be like created in a laboratory or something, because everything always hurts. Like, how old are you? You're only a kid? Mate, if everything hurts on you now at your age, by the time you get to my age, you're just going to be like a piece of glass, broken. Or, you know what, Sam took the words right out of my mouth and came up with something absolutely that describes you. In a month and 5 days. Isn't a isn't a Minotaur a bull's head, human torso, and cow legs? Josh, would you believe me if I told you my birthday is 4 days later? Yeah, that's why he wants you to take it back, because he's disappointed. I swear, straight up, mine's the 27th. You are, though. Technically you are. When is your birthday, Sam? Literally though, right? My in real life best mate. His birthday is the 24th and mine's the 27th, and obviously we've had joint parties and all that throughout the years. And yeah. And then I've got one son who is born on the 7th of September. And then I got another one that is on the 22nd of September. We're all Virgos.
Well done, everybody. Well done.
But yeah, P1, P2, P1, P2.
And that's a well-deserved sprint win today.
That's not a bad
George
date, mate.
Russell.
do you know what, Josh, right? Mate, I'm not going to lie. I can actually believe that. I can. Yeah. And I have no doubt that Sam can believe it as well.
The time has almost come for our drivers to fight it out wheel to wheel. Race day has arrived.
Let's go. 71 laps. I bet if she's regretting her decision now. I don't think a one stop's going to be the one stop actually is going to be possible. I am doing so. Oh, I could do a soft medium. So let me just start on a medium, then go soft, then go soft. Let's have a look at that for a strat. Create plan D. Plan D is a good plan. What about medium, soft? Create plan E. Plan E is equal. Alright, we're going with plan D for George. Plan D for George. Strat A is going to be that. I might have to cover off Max though, so I might put Lando to the same strat as George. 69 party time when it's 69. Alright, it's rock and roll. Rock and roll. 71 laps. Let's go.
We're not too far away from the race start here as we edge
You always want to do
the
your
71 laps
softer
of the
tyre
Sao Paulo Grand
at the
Prix.
end. They don't overheat as much.
Who will win? Only time will tell. Here at the Sao Paulo Grand Prix. And it's lights out. And away we go.
And away we go. I don't want Lando to
Turn 4.
fight
So we have
George.
debris on track.
Multiple cars crash. Oof. Oh, see you later. Right. I want to pull a gap from Albon as he's just got past Verstappen. Happy days. Right, back off. Back off. Do not want those tyres overeaten. As a matter of fact, because Lando is so close to George, he can go into tyre saving mode. You and Dan look like what? Me and Dan have never crashed. Oh, that's a lie. That is a lie. Me and Dan were teammates in FPRL. And we was at Silverstone. And we got taken out together on a sprint race. One car spun Dan into me, took me out. And then in the actual main race, somebody spun out in front of me. I went around to avoid it. I was going past Dan down Stowe Street, down Brooklands, the straight in Brooklands, the first DRS. So I was going down to avoid it. Somebody saw the gap, snuck in the middle, spun because of the car in front had spun me into Dan, and the pair of us took the pair of us straight out, which was nice. So yeah, so we crashed into each other twice in. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, yeah. So me and Dan crashed into each other, or crashed out, like, in the sprint and in the main race. So we crashed into each other. But that is the only time that me and Dan, as teammates, have ever come together and crashed. So respect where respect is due. Unlike Josh, who crashes every week. Every other week. I don't anymore, mate. I don't. Because the new game is coming out, the new manager game. I plan. I've got to get all the setups sorted. So I'm going to take Monday and Tuesday to do setups, or Monday to do setups, Tuesday to do practice. Obviously, a race, then W2W Wednesday. Race Thursday now with WOR, and then I'm going to use Friday for the new manager game. Yeah. If the circumstances were different, mate, maybe I would, but yeah. Albon's still pushing those tyres. What are you talking about now, Josh? What do you mean, oi? I might be old, mate, but I've told you this before. It still slap you up. Yeah. Cheers, Sam. But you know what I mean, mate. You know what I mean. The Mercedes of Albon is quite fast. I'm also quite nervous, to be fair, because Albon's got a nasty habit of locking up and just going straight on. And the fact that he's only behind me and George by that amount of time is concerning. So I am going to do the best to deploy everything and pull away. That's good going now, isn't it, mate? Dan likes driving in the Haas. Me and Dan have had the Haas a few times. Yes. Yeah. He went to Greece, I believe. I think he's in Greece. Alright, I can go back to tyre saving now. Now Albon is gone away. I say he's gone away. Just gone back into power saving mode. So I'm not ignoring you, Josh. What did you say? I'm not ignoring you. Yeah, we could do co-op. I don't want you getting I don't want you to cry at me though when I beat you. That's the only problem. Because I know you, Josh, and you couldn't take being slapped up by an old man. You wouldn't take it very well. I know you. It would hurt your very soul. Yeah, we will. As soon as fair enough. Remind me when Geno's back. Geno's back next week because Geno is usually the one that sets it up, and we'll do it. We'll set it all up again. Albon's on the push again, I think. He is. Yes, he is. Yeah, you will, Sam. I won't leave you out. You can join if you want. But it's something that we do on RaceNet. We can get you in. It all depends though if you've stopped upsetting CD. Because you proper upset him yesterday. Lando is proper in the land of tyre saving. Might even extend Lando, you know, past the 30, lap 30. Let's see what the others do first. Because I've only got 2% better tyres than Max, to be fair. Oh, good boy. Good boy.
But this is what happened. This one is involving Yuki Tsunoda.
Of course he's going to
Things
milk
look
it.
fine here. Oh, and the car locks up. And they ended up...
That boy milks things more than a dairy farmer, mate. He loves it. He absolutely loves it. We are going to need to speed up a little bit, lads. Speed up, speed up. Yeah, we can do. I tell you what, we'll probably end up doing it in between the WOR breaks. Because there's only 7 or 8 races this season, isn't it? Right, I need to build a bit of a gap. Got the tyre away. I think if Albon gets to about 1.5, I'll try and pull away. 11? I didn't see it was 11. How was there 11? Nah, that's fraudulent, that is. That's absolutely fraudulent, mate. I do not believe that for 1 minute. Yeah, I was going to say, you check, because I don't think it's... Yeah, I saw that earlier. Like, how on earth are they expected to race around that? But they are supposedly to have record temperatures over the weekend. Like, it'd be extremely hot. Right, I'm going to stop saving with Lando, but I am going to start pushing. I want Lando to get past George. I want George to start saving his tyres. That's what I want, that man. And then when Lando is past George, like that, George is going to go into don't fight teammate. And when we've pulled away a little bit more, George is then going to go into tyre saving mode. Yeah, that's... Sorry, mate. I can't really do much about that. What did I say? Was it about Hungary? Yes, I saw what happened in Hungary. But they're supposed to have like extremely hot temperatures like from today onwards. Like 35, 36 degrees Saturday, Sunday. Like Mercedes are worried that that the car is not going to be able to perform because of the record high temperatures. Which is madness if you ask me. We've got a nice gap now though to Albon. We've got even bigger gap to Leclerc, which is nice. I'm interested to see what tyres those guys go on to. Yeah, no bowling at all. Remember that? Bottas. Absolute legend that he was. Best teammate ever, Bottas was. Yeah, you probably will. That's what you was doing last night when you decided not to race anymore, you fraud. But yeah, Bottas, Valtteri Bottas, what a teammate. The best teammate anybody could have. Yep. That's what he did, Sam. Played FIFA over racing with his compadres. Schumacher lock up. I want to edit Lando Strat. Edit. I want to push it back to lap 30. Update. And I'm probably going to box Lando George lap 30 and Lando lap 31. I might put them both on the mediums, to be fair, because grip's going through the roof. And then at least that way I can push a lot more if I need to. Yeah, well, you want to speak to him? Yeah, that focus will be over by next week because by the time you've crashed into a wall tonight and next week, it's going to be game over. George is not actually saving the kind of tyre wear that I expected. I wonder if Verstappen boxes and goes to hards, because if he goes to hards he's doing a one stop, and I think I'm going to probably follow suit. Bet what? Bet that you'll crash tonight. Okay. You're racing in a tier full of people that you've never raced before, and you want to bet me that you ain't going to crash. That's silly talk. Absolute silly talk, Josh. Yeah, Australia as well, Sam, and he wants to bet me that he's not going to crash. I think these guys might be going for a one-stop, you know? Yeah, mate, if you want to. Beyond but 5:30. I won't bin you, mate. I'm a clean driver. I know what it's like to get binned constantly. So why ain't George saving tyres then? I don't want to box. I do not want to run a two-stop if I don't have to. I ain't a legend, mate. I ain't no legend. No. Right, Verstappen's in. And it'll depend on what tyres Verstappen goes to, will depend on my entire pit options, pit choice. What tyre is he going to? Come on, show me your tyres. Right, Max went hards. So I'm boxing Lando for the hard tyre. Confirm. And I'm doing the same as George. Oh, pits up there for Lando. Here we go. Wow. Oh, and George has just run off.
It's quite a bit of rear locking.
Keep going.
Why is he not going?
Still 7.
Keep buying everything.
What? Like, what? He was 5-7. He was 5 seconds in front of Albon. George was 5 seconds in front. Yeah, I'm not surprised that I'm not out in front. Alright, get past him then, Lando. That's not deserved, is it? It really ain't like... Right. Right, let me get past him. Let's get the gap. Doing Q3 at Monaco. You're mad. I can't push them anymore. You need to save a little bit more tyre wear. But George needs to catch up to Albon. But can you see what I mean? What I meant about like how we've been at Hungary, as in like Hungary never seems to want us to win. Ferrari, Alpine and Bosch. Not good.
Okay.
George, you need to catch back up to Albon. Deploy the battery, deploy the battery. How is that Leclerc's fault, man? I need that DRS. Give me that DRS. I'm in that DRS.
No DRS. No DRS.
Roger.
That's alright. Don't need to be. I need to stay in there now. Thank you very much. Lando can pull off into the sunset. George can battle with Albon. And voila. George still not going to get past. Bear in mind, I had a gap of over 9 seconds to was it 6 seconds to Albon, and then I had a gap of, yeah. George locks up and just sits on a track for like 9 seconds, and Lando's in the pits for even longer. And of course, Albon then didn't get affected by Mick Schumacher. Of course, he didn't. Yellow flag. Lock on, lock up, turn 1. This will be our first ever win at Brazil. Our first ever. Just let that sink in a little bit. Our first ever win at Brazil. Next lap, I'm going to push George to create the gap. It's going to be difficult because obviously he's not going to get DRS. But I am going on the attack. If I can get a gap about 2 seconds to Lando, that'll be absolutely fine. We just got P3 and Q3 for Lewis. Well done, mate. I'll be out of the DRS of Albon. And De Vries lock up turn 8. Latifi? Are you talking about Latifi? Or Lance Stroll? Is Latifi still in the 2023 season? You're on about Lance Stroll then? What? What do you want about? Who's... Why do you call him Maple Syrup Guy and Nutella Man? You'll have to please explain your logic to me. We've got you know, excess laps. Stroll is maple syrup. What do you mean? You call him maple syrup because he's from Canada. Latifi's from Canada. So how does that make him Nutella Man? Like, please explain. Does he? Did he tell you that? How do you know this? Do you reckon it's true? Because I mean, you shouldn't always believe everything you see on the internet. You can believe me because I'd never steer you wrong. But yeah, you shouldn't always believe everything you see on the internet. Okay. Lando's the fastest car on track at the moment. Top 4 all in the 111s. The rest are falling off a cliff. Or Zhou's in the 111. I was saying that. Towards the back, I didn't see those. And I wasn't really looking. Okay. I'm sure I'll survive though, mate. I just find it strange why you call him Nutella Man and Maple Syrup Guy. Like, why is Lance called Maple Syrup Guy? I don't want to know why. Answer me one more question. Do you name all F1... George is off again.
Bit of a front lock-up.
That's twice.
Try your best. Folks. Keep it up.
That's twice George has done that. So, do you name all F1 drivers after foods? Oh, just Lance, Nicholas, Latifi, and Hulkenberg. Mate, I don't want to know. I do not want to know, Josh. Thank you, but no thank you. I box now for a new set of tyres. I'm never going to make it. I'll probably claw it back to P5. I am only 4 seconds off him though. But I can't push my tyres anymore because the bit that I had to push with, that happened to it. Nah, I don't want to know. I honestly don't. I don't want to know, because if Latifi is called Maple Syrup Guy and Lance Stroll is called Nutella Man, Hulkenberg is called Sausage Guy, I honestly don't want to know what Lewis's is, mate. Thank you. I can't believe George locked up twice in the same corner, man. Can you imagine him locking up behind Lando and taking us both out like he did in Spa? Surprised at Albon, mind, because Albon usually does Albon things and he's not done anything yet. Yeah, we're losing so much time to Albon now as well. I can't push anymore. I reckon if I was to box, I could box potentially. New set of softs maybe. Could start saving tyres with Lando. Slow Lando down a bit. Oh, safety car?
Crash. Possible debris, turn 2.
I think that's Leclerc and K-Mag. Yeah, Leclerc and K-Mag.
Yeah, we just need to make sure that we don't fall off a cliff on that tyre.
Confirm.
Leclerc got another penalty. That was deemed Leclerc's fault again. Leclerc must be the unluckiest racer around, because there was no way that was Leclerc's fault. But he had the penalty for it. Oh no, K-Mag that time. That's quite funny. And Madison's got a box. they're probably some of the most wackiest reasons ever. If you name F1 drivers anything other than their names, that's just crazy, mate. Like, why would you call somebody Sausage Guy or the Talaman or Maple Syrup Guy? Like, okay. I just find it bizarre, mate. I don't think George is going to make it, you know? I don't think he's going to make it. Like, he's going to be well under 30% by the time he crosses the line. Or because he can't keep it on track. And this is why Lando is going to win the drivers. Lando is going to be world champion. We are going to be constructors champion. And yeah, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. Right, now he's at 90% battery. I'm going to push him. See if he can't bring that gap down. With 10 laps to go. Yeah, Piastri does love a car crash, to be fair to him. I can see Albon off in the distance. I don't think George's tyres are going to make it. Yeah, I don't understand the penalty logic, but it's funny. George might just make it. If I was to box him, where would he come out? Behind Verstappen. See, if I could go into Albon's DRS, I could save tyres, but it's not going to work.
And DRS is diesel mode, DRS diesel mode.
Because I've used all my battery now as well. Yeah, red flags aren't fun. Although a red flag at Singapore helped me win. What lap times are we actually doing? Doing the exact same lap times as Albon. And I'm battery saving. Oh, that's not good. You'll end up regretting that. Could have been an easy P1, P2. Easily been a P1, P2. Oh, I don't know if they're going to make it, you know. it's tough. They're going to have to make it, but... But today's lesson is the reason why I've been treating George like a second-class citizen is because of the way he does George things. Like, George was winning the race for, well, up until the pit stop. And just before the pit stop, he locks up at turn 4, goes on, loses 9 seconds. And then he does exactly the same 12 laps later. Like, literally, George was right behind Lando by 2 or 3 tenths. And now he's 13 seconds behind him. AlphaTauri turns into a really good car. So I'd go careful if I was you. You want to make sure that you are designing your car properly. Why is Albon really slowing down? Oh, go and get him, Tiger. If I could get into the DRS of Albon, I could still get P2 here. Because I certainly can't push anymore. But... maybe, just maybe, that car in front is Albon. He's not got DRS this lap. P8 and P9. Let's get going that. I feel that Albon is going to just be out of reach. Lap 70 of 71, yellow flag. Sonoda running wide at turn 12.
Suggest more like for performance.
Yeah, we wouldn't have needed any left and coast if George hadn't have been a rebel. Update us on tyre phase. Go and get him, George. Oh, it's going to be a race to the line. It's going to be a race to the line. Yep.
What a race, huh?
You can still get P2 way out. No, he's not.
Just gone mental.
It's a cool car to drive.
P3. P2, P3. P1, P2.
Taking it back.
P1, P3.
Oh, very good. Nicely done, team. Nice job there.
It's a good recovery drive anyway.
Lando Norris is the driver who takes this year's title. Lando Norris certainly loves a podium, heading up there now to celebrate again.
And that's excellent, seeing both the team's drivers up there on the podium together.
And that means, here in Sao Paulo, it's party time.
It is party time because Lando has just been confirmed as Drivers' Champion as well. 2026. George is 1 point behind Max. Look at them amount of points. Look at those points. Red Bull in the mud. Right, I'll be back later on with my league race of WOR around 7 o'clock. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you then. You guys take care. Peace.